Lesson 2. The elements of a PTW format. All learners watching this tutorial must know that the PTW must have the following 9 elements. This is to ensure that safety risks are adequately managed. Here is a detailed breakdown of the elements included in a PTW format. Number 1. Permit identification and basic information. This includes permit serial number. It's a unique identification number to ensure traceability and record keeping. Type of PTW. The specific type of PTW being issued is mentioned on it, like hot work, confined space entry, electrical work, excavation, etc. Date and time. The date and time the permit is issued and its expected duration is mentioned on the PTW. Permit validity. It is usually 8 to 12 hours and extended as per company policy, but only after verification by the permit approver. Work description. Detailed work description and the location of the work. Hazard identification and risk assessment. In a permit to work system, the risk assessment is conducted using specific checkpoints which are tailored to the type of PTW being issued. In a permit to work system, conducting a last-minute risk assessment LMRA is a crucial step to identify and address any additional risk that may have arisen due to dynamic and evolving site conditions. For conducting the last-minute risk assessment, the permit issuer must use the 5x5 method. In this method, the permit issuer physically positions himself 5 steps away from the job to maintain a clear and broad point of view. Then he spends 5 minutes evaluating potential hazards that may have arisen at the last moment due to changes in site conditions such as wet and slippery surface or obstacles, any other working party nearby, and any overlooked or emerging hazard. All these findings must be recorded in the LMRA section of the permit. Section 4 is related to the PPE requirements and safety equipments used in a permit to work situation. In this section, we identify all the PPE that is needed for the job and the safety equipments to be used, such as fire extinguisher, safety harness or gas detector, and check if these equipments are safe to use. Section 5 is related to the details of the working party. Who is the permit requester? Who is the permit approver? Details of the working party, that is workers. This includes the names and positions of the workers assigned to the work. Competency requirements. Confirmation that the workers are suitably trained and competent to carry out the work, such as fire watchers in hot work, attendant for confined space work, and so on. Section 6 is related to permit conditions and the various associated restrictions. Worksite conditions such as ventilation, lighting, weather condition, power blocks, etc. Special instructions or restrictions associated with the tasks such as no smoking in the work area, avoiding using certain equipment, the permit being restricted to a certain hours, isolation and lockout requirements, and permit limitations, such as maximum working hours, specific tasks that are allowed or prohibited. Section 7 is on sign-off and acknowledgement. Following persons must sign on the PTW document: the permit requester, the permit approver, the working party. Workers acknowledge by signing that pre-briefing has been completed and they understand the permit conditions, hazards, and the safety measures required for the work, and the safety officer or supervisor if applicable. Section 8 is related to monitoring, where we monitor certain conditions during the course of the work and write comments on the permit. Inspection of work site. Example, checking the PPEs, confirming that hazard controls are in place. Continuous monitoring. Example, fire watch, air quality monitoring, or equipment checks. The 9th and final section is permit closure and documentation. It is a confirmation that the work is complete and any remaining risks have been mitigated. When the work is finished, the permit is closed with a record of the date and time. Post-work review. A section for the supervisor or permit approver to confirm that the work has been completed and that the site is left in a safe condition. If any incident or near misses occurred during the work, it is reported and recorded, and at the end, final signatures are taken to confirm the closure of the permit and the safe completion of the work.